Hey, water signs, this your girl Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Jim the Butterfly. This is your weekly forecast, your weekly gym cast for the week of April 1st through April the 8th. Let's see what we have. I have not looked at the cards, y'all. I haven't. Okay? I just want to let y'all know. All right. Let's see what you have for your. Oh, this is so sweet. You have the heart as your general energy at the beginning of the week. Okay. King of Swords. Middle of the week. Okay. Ten of Swords. Let's not get discouraged. Hold on. Let's see what this is. Because, all this stuff comes together like a little puzzle. Let's see, babies. End of the week. Well. Okay. I get that. All right. You have the World card in reverse at the middle, at the end of the week. Trust. Trust in me. Yes. In all you do. Like, okay. So, okay. Y'all, I know these cards right here don't look all that encouraging, okay? But I'm gonna tell you what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling right now with this heart. First and foremost, for this week, the energy, I feel like everything is okay. What I hear is the heart eventually rules. All right. Um, Water signs. It's interesting. I'm thinking it was the air signs. Go back and look at the air sign reading water signs. Because I did. I had a couple. I had two water signs at the end in the air sign reading, and I have a King of Swords here, right here at the beginning. So, for some of you, this definitely does feel like it has a very love is the focus, obviously, and affection and emotions. That's the focus for this week, okay? And I feel like for some of you, not everybody, it could be you or it could be the person that you're dealing with. I'm feeling very strongly a male, even though this is here, it could be a male or a female, but I'm feeling very strongly a male Aquarius or a male Libra, Libran. This person that now they're it could be their sun or their moon or even maybe even their Venus sign that is an air sign, okay? Or it could be for you. What I'm feeling is a person or two people at the beginning of the week. I'm sorry, guys, I'm trying to get this together. But what I'm feeling with the King of Swords is this is like somebody has really summed up something within their head. Something finally clicks and it makes sense to them on a logical level. It makes sense to you as to why you feel a way about a particular person. Okay? I feel like for some of you, excuse me, my little squeaky chair, that you're having to admit, or maybe somebody's admitting to you that they're in love with you. Um, I do feel like this is a week for do-overs. I do feel like this is a week where um, two people will be able to come together to get the scales back in balance as far as get everything out in the open. And it does require a level of trust here. This says this situation is calling for you to have faith. I feel like for some of you, with this King of Swords energy, it feels like this person feels like someone feels like they have. I'm sorry, guys. It feels like someone's given up. Like you like I hold my hands up. I surrender. I'm done. I get it. Like you are the person for me. I am the person for you. We are supposed to be together. I don't know how this gonna work. Okay, I don't know. I feel like there's somebody saying that I don't know how we gonna work this out. But something here is worth looking into. Now, not just because we have the king here, this is not just something on an emotional level, but I feel like logically it now makes sense to pursue this thing or to give it some type of energy. Um, but then you have this energy here in the middle of the week with the Ten of Swords. Um, whatever. Let me get another card. Oh, okay. Not bad. I feel like, okay. So you're now ready to put forth the effort to make something work. And one thing that I do like about this is that with the Eight of Pentacles, this is a slow energy. Okay. This relationship between you and this particular person could have been going on at least for the past 8 months, but I'm really feeling 8 years. Or you guys have a projection about, as far as plans are concerned, it could be going 8 years out. But I do feel like there's a level of commitment here. There's a level of picking yourself up off the ground and getting yourself enthusiastic and geared up to put the work in, to do your share. Um, and to me, to make it feels like to get something right. It may not be you or the other person, but the relationship as a whole, as its own entity, to get it back into working order, to go through and with a fine tooth comb, going through every little detail and talking about it openly, candidly. And because the thing about it is, what you realize is, and I feel like for you or this person in the past, is like, it felt like in the past, I'm gonna tell you what I'm feeling. It felt like in the past, one of you, or could it be the both of you, felt as if something had come to an end. You learned all you needed to learn in dealing with this person about yourself or whatever. Um, you it's like you try to give it a sense of finality in order to maybe for you to move forward. We do that to ourselves all the time. However, with this card here, the World coming in the reverse at the end of the week, I feel like there is this realization that, you know what, we're not over. This situation is not over. It's not done. We've only begun to learn what we needed to learn. Now, I do feel like for those of you, a lot of the legwork you have, this person, you and this person, feels like an on again, off again type of situation. But now it's like whatever, it feels like it was a very hard road that you guys had to take, but you learned some very valuable lessons. So it feels like to me like the hard part is over. Because you already at an Eight of Pentacles. It feels like you only have two more pentacles before you can reach the 10. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of the legwork you've done already, and that does help it. But you're realizing that there's still a little bit more that you can, the both of you can afford to learn, and it's a good thing. And I feel like now, whereas it may have been fear that pushed you guys, or I'm sorry, pulled you apart, it's going to be the love that pulls y'all together in order for you to get this final understanding or lesson needed to progress this relationship to the next level. But it's going, and maybe all that you needed, the both of you, was trust. Maybe that's all you really needed. Maybe it was a thing of that. It wasn't that you didn't have feelings. It wasn't that there wasn't attraction. Maybe you didn't trust yourself enough. Maybe you didn't trust the person enough. Maybe you didn't trust the process. Okay. But again, in the end, the heart always wins. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like for some of you, you're realizing that, like, you know what? You can be in another situation where it looks good on paper. It feels it, it seems logical, but there's an element missing within you or within that relationship, and there's a feeling of lack. And I feel like for some of you, and I feel like for some of you too, this could very well be more so a water sign male that could be feeling this way. That it's time to be more proactive within the relationship and just to trust the process. Stop trying to make it make sense to you. For some of my water sign females, you may be dealing, maybe this is helping you to understand how a person that you're dating is thinking. But understand that if you've been going through and I'm talking about, this is a relationship, what I'm feeling like this, it doesn't feel toxic. Okay. I'm not trying to, don't use this reading to justify some type of toxic relationship that you have with a person, because I don't feel that. I feel like this is a relationship where people had some, it was a lot of miscommunications, misinterpretations, a lot of missed opportunities. This, I keep hearing miss. Maybe this relationship started during a not a Venus retrograde, a Mercury retrograde. Could be a Venus retrograde as well. Um, but I feel like this is one of those relationships where it truly feels like you were destined, and something along the way went awry. And so now you're able to get back on point or get back on track with this person and come into some type of consensus as to where you're going to go next and what the other person needs to do and what you need to do as a unit to get you guys to the next level. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I love you so much. I will see you next week. Bye.